happen, they form a very small source of funds for the bank. The major portion being CASA and term deposits. So we need to understand that the bank are accessing the deposits at 2 to 3%, the CASA, and term deposits in the range of 7.5%, 8%, generally speaking, in the current scenarios. Now, even if there is a repo rate cut, the cost of funds that the bank has to offer to its depositors is not reduced. Why? Multiple factors. For example, there may be competition from other banks. They are offering the savings account rate of 3.5%. So even if the particular bank wants to reduce its deposits rate so that the rate at which it needs to pay to its depositors, the cost can be reduced, it cannot. Otherwise, it has the potential of losing its customers to other banks who are offering a better rate of return. So that just hinders the bank to pass on the rate cut. It may be also due to asset liability mismatch. What do you mean by asset liability mismatch? See, banks have liabilities. There may be people who have already FDs with the bank. That may be maturing in 6 months or 1 year or 3 months, going forward in some period. Those FDs are as per the rates which are before the rate cut. So the banks have to pay them at a higher rate of interest, 6.5%. Let's keep it an example. And the repo rate is 6%. Now, if the banks need to pass on the repo rate cut and reduce the FD rates, reduce their cost of borrowing, they can only do so for the new FDs or the new deposits. For the existing deposits, there is an agreement which is already in place and they have to provide with that particular interest rate. So that creates an asset liability mismatch. The overall cost of funds for the banks generally do not fall within 3 to 6 months period. Apart from that, there can be economic scenarios. Banks are considering that this is not the right time to cut, the risk is high in the market, so they may not pass on that rate cuts. These are the certain factors. Apart from that, we need to understand how banks are required to structure their loans.